We're talking from the teens in Tallahassee to the 30s in West Palm Beach for lows. The freeze can be dangerous for that citrus crop, and thankfully no damage reported. You really need it a lot colder and for several days in order to cause problems. But of course, we saw the iguanas falling from the trees. They're cold-blooded, so it doesn't take a lot for them to just become immobilized and drop on down to the ground. Here's the thing. It was so cold in Tallahassee, 19 on Sunday morning. It's the coldest it's been in 10 years. 10 years. So we still have these sub-freezing temperatures and these advisories for temperatures as low as 30 this morning from Polk, Hardy, Highlands, DeSoto, inland Charlotte counties. You're going to see the potential for those temperatures to drop around freezing. Now, yes, it's cold this morning, but the good news is things are much warmer than they were just 24 hours ago in the state capital, also here along the First Coast. We are anywhere from 9 to 10 degrees warmer than we were this time yesterday. Temperatures freezing, though. You see 32 in Tallahassee, 34 in Jacksonville, down to Orlando, even Miami at 50 degrees this morning, which is on the chilly side. As we roll through the day, we're going to see those temperatures get a lot milder. These will be our highs in the 60s. So we're still a little bit on the cool side for us in Florida. But the good news is we're just going to continue that upward trend with our temperatures as we head into tomorrow afternoon. It's back. The nice warm air, mid-70s all the way down into South Florida. All right, let's go over to Kelly now. All right, so let's have a look at what Lana will do in the central U.S. And here we go. What we've been doing, actually, is I want to point out this. While everyone was dealing with our snowstorm in the Northeast, our eyes were also, we had one eye there and one eye here because the weather never stops. We had one eye on our system developing. Look, the models were picking up on this last Thursday. This was last Thursday. This was last Friday. Shifting around, we're like, uh-oh. We got another one coming. Something else is happening here, even on Saturday. Okay, we know that something's going to be happening in the Midwest, and this was yesterday's forecast, and here's a look at today's forecast. So we've been watching this thing. While you guys are focused on that, don't worry. We've always got your back looking at the next system coming in. So there is that potential for 18 to 24 inches, and we need it desperately. Places like Detroit, we are down 5 inches. We could wipe that out and get a foot with this system. Cleveland, we're down almost 6 inches. We could get 2 feet of snow into Cleveland. Kansas City, we are down 5 inches. We could wipe that out. In South Bend, Indiana, we could also wipe out our 15-inch deficit. So this system, both the Euro and the GFS, very hot on it. The GFS is going a little bit hotter with 3 feet. And as we look at our forecast, tomorrow through Thursday night, really game day will be Wednesday into Thursday for this area. This is what we're going for our official forecast. And there are advisories posted for not only the snow, but there's going to be an icing event with this. I'm talking freezing rain and sleet. So we've got it all with this system. Again, Tuesday you see the rain, but it's really into our Wednesday. That's when the snow will start to fall, the heavy snow, teens, 20s for our temperatures here, our highs in the afternoon hours, some of us getting into the 30s. And it lasts until our Thursday, and then it makes its way out of here. So this is going to be a 2-day event for us, okay, maybe 3-day event for us here. Into Detroit, it starts as rain, and then you get the snow. That's what this blue is. All day Thursday in Detroit, it's snow, and then maybe a little bit in the early morning hours here. And there's your ice. When you get over 3/4 of an inch, that's when it's devastating, and you're talking massive power outages. It's a crippling event for us here. Are working with state officials and the Army Corps of Engineers to prevent more erosion on Plum Island. 2 ideas are dredging to rebuild the beaches and reworking the jetties between the Merrimack River and the ocean. So let's talk about the cold here, because that snow is going to be sticking around. It is quite chilly for us. Notice Thursday, Friday into Saturday, this is the amount of people with our temperatures below 20 degrees. We're talking going up as we head into our Saturday. And of course, Thursday, Friday, we'll still have our next weather maker coming in. Here's that Arctic air that's starting to plunge south, and then you're going to get warm, moist air tossed over that, and you're going to get snow, sleet, and ice coming in. And this is all setting the stage for it, and then it's going to be sticking around. Chicago, we are going to see the warm temperatures, and then we drop. Now, relatively warm. These are forecast lows, so it's still going to be below freezing. But notice, at least it's going to be in the double digits and not single digits. Into Texas, again, we have that warm air trying to come up, but the cold air is going to fight its way down. Places like Dallas, on its way into Houston. Dallas, we could see some wintry weather as well, going all the way up into Miami, Oklahoma, into St. Louis, Missouri, Jeff City. All these spots are going to be feeling that chill, and you see it really digs its heels in. So Oklahoma City, we are well below our average of 28 here for the extended period. That was Keenan. Now we're going to have to deal with Landon. Now, I think Landon will impact the interior a little bit more than the I-95 corridor, so that's some good news because we have a lot of cleanup to do where we've seen anywhere from 20 to 30 inches of snow from Jersey all the way up into New England. Pretty massive here. Here's a look at our snow depth. Now, remember, you're going to get that sunshine. You're going to see the snow start to melt away. Our snow depth right now in Boston is at 14, Buffalo's at 14, New York at 10, Atlantic City at 5. As we roll through the day, get that sunshine going here. Hopefully that'll, help start melting everything away and help you with that process of digging out your cars and your sidewalks. I mean, by Wednesday, Boston, we lose a whole inch of snow here. But look what we're expecting with our next system. Anywhere from Cleveland all the way up Syracuse, all these places, we are anywhere from a foot, 2 feet, 30 inches below average in Syracuse all the way up into Maine. Notice the I-95 corridor. Now, here's the thing. This does swing through, but it's going to be a completely different system than what we had last time. The GFS does want to sneak a little more snow here into Boston and into Western Mass, Binghamton, all these spots. So let's have a look at the forecast, how it all plays out. I know this is super stressful since you just had a storm. I want to say there's a little good news. You see that rain right there? That will help wash away some of the snow. So that's the good news. Then you do get a little more snow on that, but at least it's going to blow on through. And it's just this, it's not a nor'easter just sitting there pounding and pounding and pounding. So Wednesday night through Saturday morning, there's your chance. 18 to 24 inches. This is going to be a drought buster for some of us. Pittsburgh, don't forget, Phil,